And we're back on Thursday doing some overhead press with the barbell. Really excited to get this into my routine because my shoulders are a little bit weaker. My overall stability, I'm not used to doing exercises like the handstand and that movement pattern, so it's definitely hard for me to get good repetitions on those movements. So having a static weight and barbell that I'm able to do this exercise with good form on is definitely going to be super important. So you're going to see me start off with that overhead press kind of as the focus of my shoulder workout for a few weeks going forward. But I still want to incorporate some dumbbell work for the rest of the different heads in the shoulder. So here I'm doing some side lateral raises, 1.5 reps with a 10-pound dumbbell. Here we're going for a minute on each of these next 4 exercises with the dumbbell. This is going to focus on a little bit of the side of the shoulder. And then here we're doing a front raise. This one we're extending in front of our body, locking out our arms, and then tucking in for a quick break, and then locking back out. So making sure that when you do this exercise, your elbows are locked and you're not trying to compensate too much with your torso leaning forward and back. Make sure you choose an appropriate weight. And then here we're going to do some W raises. Here we're just going to contract our back and bring our arms up in the form of a W. Here we're going to focus on the external rotation and the rear delt as well, especially that back area that is often neglected. So I like doing the W raise. I'm a big fan of this exercise. And then we're going for a minute here. So definitely struggled by the 30-40 second point. So after that, we're going to do a seated version of the W raise here, where we kind of bring our arms up in a hammer curl and then rotating outwards with our dumbbells in hand. That's going to kind of focus on the rear delt as well. So I just want to add a few exercises to hit the rear shoulders because of how often it's not worked out enough. But that's going to do it for the dumbbells. And then we're going to do a superset with a pike press. I'm using the stools to give me a better range of motion on the lower end, be able to go a little bit lower. And then I'm going to do the face pulls to round out the superset, doing the kind of the front and then the back. Face pulls, great exercise. Try to lead with your wrists and not your elbows. That'll focus on the back a little bit more, and then even more so on the extension above the head. But that's going to be it for shoulder day. So pretty quick, not too much rest. So this goes by pretty quickly. I like to throw this in on Thursday to kind of start tapering down to my rest days on the weekend. But from here, we're going to just finish off our day with the ab routine. Some core workout each day is good for you. Here I'm doing some resistance band pull downs. And then we're going to do the lateral raises with the bags of rice. Starting with the left here, and then we'll go to the right, same thing. If you're doing this, I would suggest maybe going with a more stable weight rather than stacking weights on top of each other. Definitely start to get a little bit unwieldy as the number of weights increase, and the ability to properly place the weights are pretty important for your ability to get a good range of motion on this one. So something to keep in mind. Here I'm doing a shoulder depression exercise where we just kind of trying to push our arms into the floor as hard as we can and kind of elevate our butt off the floor. Pretty tough exercise. I'm still not used to this one. It's definitely, I feel it in my chest and my core quite a bit. It's pretty uncomfortable, pretty tough to breathe. So I see me take a quick break, but I think it helps work on the shoulder depression, which is something that is not done as often. It's kind of similar to like the dips, but on the floor is a whole different ball game. And then we're going to finish off with some leg raises. Like I said, still not feeling great here. But I'm trying to do the best that I can. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm definitely struggling to stay flat in my lower back there. So not ideal. So then I go into a bodyweight version just to finish out the workout. And then after that, I believe we're going to do some Russian twists and call it a day. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Subscribe to get your daily reminders for your workout and checking in for your health. But I'm excited to get some weights, some more weightlifting movements into my workout routine with the arrival of the barbell. Still don't have some equipment, but we'll improvise as we go forward and build step by step. And I appreciate you guys tuning in each step of the way. So thanks. Have a good one out there, and I'll see you guys next time.